We're Coexist. I'm Emma Emmerton.
I'm Amy McKenny.
And we're going to take you on a tour of the gallery. We're here on the launch night of TAP, which is a launch for not only Coexist Art, but also for Level 4 magazine, for the White Bus, for Idea 13, Open Arts, lots of different organisations all coming together, as well as 17 studio artists. Let's take you through. Follow us. Right, we're going into the main gallery now. It's a bit crowded and a bit noisy, and I apologise for that. We've got a very full night tonight. But if we come over here, we'll start over on this wall. This work here is by an artist called Chris Lang, who very kindly stepped in with two pieces of work, whereas we had only asked him for one, but we really thought we needed another piece to balance this wall out, and his work really is beautiful. So yes, it's delightful that he's managed to step in at very short notice. But if I take you through here, first of all, I'll take you around to this piece. This is my work. Yes, on this wall. I've done a cyanotype with limited time, trying to fit it in for the launch of the show. We're trying to set up darkroom facilities, including alternative process facilities, which include cyanotype, gun-by-chromate printing, and various other non-toxic printing methods. So yeah, that's an example of one of the things that we're hoping to do in the darkroom. Moving into the main gallery, we've got a piece here. This is Lydia Hardwick's work, who's one of our studio artists. She's done a piece here called Birds of a Feather Flop Together. It's a ceramic piece. There's birds diving in to find worms underneath the piece, but through a sort of group mentality they fail. Moving round onto this wall, we've got a piece. This is a photographic piece by Rob Cross. Moving round onto the side over here, we've got a fantastic piece by an artist called Samuel Zeeley, who's actually had his private view in London yesterday for the Saatchi. He's one of the Saatchi finalists. This is a piece called Pillar of Perception, which is two very strong magnets. The whole piece is held in place by two very strong magnetic forces, keeping the whole thing upright. We've had a minor calamity earlier on when the magnets caved in, but we've managed to get it back up online again, so that's fine. It's all worked out. If I take you around here, moving around into this other space, this piece is by Amy McKenny, who you've met, my other partner in Coexist. I unfortunately can't remember the name of this piece, but I'm sure she'll be able to enlighten us on the name of it. It's quite a sort of large installation work based on some drawings that she's provided us with in the brochure. If I take you over here, this piece is by Phil Illingworth. It's a really lovely little piece, actually. It's yeah, looking fantastic. This work on here, this is by an artist called Mark Evans. And as we move round, we've got in this room. This is the small gallery. The small gallery is a gallery within a gallery. What we've done here is create a small space that artists can use if they're starting out, if they're new artists and they want to undertake a project in a small confined space, something a little bit less overwhelming than the main gallery, then they can actually fill it or use it for projects, use it for installations.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know if, yes, I think you can see it's a light-based piece. I'm not sure if you're picking that up, but it's a great space to have within the gallery because it actually affords us the opportunity to have an exhibition within an exhibition, which is obviously wonderful. On this wall we've got a photograph by Anna Lucala. Anna is actually one of the photographers. She works for the Evening Echo, so it's really nice to get a piece from her, something quite stunning. I think this is taken over on Canvey Island. But it's really an amazing photograph. Right, we're coming around here, we've got a piece by Sally Chinier. I believe it's called Health and Safety, but obviously it's probably the only piece of work that we will ever be able to display here, because obviously we're surrounded by the switches, surrounded by the fuse box, the electricity cabinet. There's very few pieces that we could actually have here, so it's really great that we've been able to put her work in such a good spot. So if I take you through here, in this room, this is the winch room. This is a really great space. In here, this was the original well for Essex and Suffolk Water. Underneath the floor here, we've got a 768-foot drop capped off for the well. But we've called it the winch room because the original winch is still up on the ceiling, still in place. But what we've had here is David Watkins and Jonathan Kipps have worked on a collaboration specifically for Come Together. They've created an amazing piece of work in the centre here and pieces on the sides based around, you know, the theme of paint and the surfaces and exploring the way that paint works. And I mean, it's really looks fantastic.